Good morning. Starting out with a few throws with the Halco rooster popper this morning. Got a nice wind assist for the cast. With the Halco rooster popper, it's just a straight line. They don't try pop like you would with a traditional popper. These things are just too light. They cartwheel, tangle, straight line. They just do a nice bloop. Oh, there we go. Had a bit of a big swell on yesterday. Everything's a bit stirred up, so I thought there might not be too many in close today. Probably taken me about 20 casts to get my first hit. Not a monster of a fish, but it's a start. There he goes. Nice little chopper. And the Halco rooster popper. There she is. So we're going to stick with the rooster popper at this spot. Shallow reef. Floating lure always helps go over the top of the shallow reef. Going to do a bit of wading here. Got a little bit of a blue hole in behind a bit of shallow reef over there. I'll wait for a little calm spell. I'll drop the lure in that hole. We'll just drop it over the reef and bring it over the top of the hole. That's why you want the shallow lure to run over the shallow reef before it comes into the deep hole. One last cast out the back. Seal's going, what the hell? Throwing shit at me. He's a funny fella. Alright, we'll head back in. We'll try this a bit later in the morning. Rising tide, come back later, it might be all different. There's no point just flogging a lure in the same spot if you're not catching. Just keep moving, keep moving. Good morning, my name's Peter Fullerton and fishing is my passion. I've had a bit of a loose plan this morning. It was a bit of a late start, so I came up, threw a few lures for Taylor on the way up. Only got that one little one. Now we're going to put a guardie out on a balloon. It's basically just a bit of a bait fishing adventure today, so even though I'm fishing for sand whiting, I'll put something out and see what happens. The tide's coming in today, so we'll have a few more throws of the lures on the way back. See what happens on the way back with the higher tide. So we just got a few gang hooks there, got a wire trace with a little metal spike on it, the guardie, a single strand wire so the spike's just part of the trace. Just poke that up through the top of his head. Get it so it sits nice and flat. Still a little bit frozen, loosen him up. So you got that guardie with the spike poking out, and I've got a lucky band. Just put that over the top of the spike, just wrap him up a bit, hold the nose on. Start that again, lost the grip. And we can go around the spike. That on nice and tight. That holds him on. And we're just going to send him out under a balloon. There's plenty of warm water around and mackerel around at the moment, so mackerel's always ideal target. Did this yesterday with a customer. We got a pretty big spinner shark, so anything like that's a bonus. This is a well-known Samson fish spot as well, so you just never know what you're going to catch doing this. Right. So we'll just do a bit of a cast just to get over the shore break where the weed's on the bottom. We don't want any weed on our garfish. Send that balloon out. Had a howling easterly yesterday. A bit calmer today, but she'll get out there. Just take a bit longer. Okay, that's my balloon set out there. We're just on the back edge of this reef. The wind had a bit more north in it than I thought, so I've just moved down a bit. Just get that balloon just sitting on the back edge of the reef. That's where you'll get a mackerel or a shark patrolling. West edges of reefs. Now I'll move on my car up and catch some sandies. Well, it's just a matter of settling down and waiting now. Catch a few sandies. Leave that balloon sit out there till something comes along. Plenty of bites out there. There we go, got one on. Can't get better bait than the bait you catch yourself. It's going straight into a nice slurry. If it doesn't get used tomorrow, it goes straight in the freezer today. Oh, the biggest ones will be my dinner. Nothing gets more tastier than a fresh sand whiting. Into the esky and into a bucket with ice slurry in it. Balloon's let loose out there for some reason. Nothing pulling on the line yet. Get this whiting line in, see what's going on. We're in the reef. Why do I get a feeling the fish bloody grabbed it and went down to the reef? Can't feel anything kicking. Didn't bust for no reason, that balloon. Yeah, something kicking on there. There he goes. Is he coming out? Not coming out of the reef. Just got to pay a bit of a... There he goes. Definitely a fish on there. It's pulling hard now. Got to get him out of that reef. It's taken line, but I can feel it dragging through the reef. It's going to not end well. Big kicks, big fish. Oh, I can just feel that rubbing on the reef. I don't know what chance I've got of free spooling it. Just let him take heaps of line. You can still feel it grating on the reef. Oh, that wind just went too far to the north. Can't feel it grating now. Might have got him out, but I don't know how well it's going to end all the same. Still right over that shallow stuff. You can feel it grating again. Might just give him a bit of free spool again. Not doing much now. It's just jammed up tight now. Not much I can do other than lock up the drag and pull as hard as I can. It's just going to snap. Pulling bloody hard. 80-pound line. There she goes. Something gave way. There's still weight on there. We might get lucky. No, the weight's gone. There's something going on. Probably just pulling through the reef still. Big sluggish tail beats. I'd hate to say so, but there's a good chance there's even a dewey sitting on the back of the reef there. Ain't no rig left on the end. Still got the wind on leader, so we broke it off on the hooks. Bit rubbed up on the reef there and popped on that knot. I'd say the fish popped the line once it got snagged. Oh well, back to the drawing board. Just took something pretty big on the whiting line. Been taking a bit of drag. Coming in with that wave now, it's not far out. Lots of head shakes, it's almost like a baby snapper. What do we got? A baby snapper. And a baby whiting. Lots of these little guys around at the moment, more for the future. Okay, we're just going to reverse things up now, do exactly what we did when we came here. Throw a few lures on the way home. Plan kind of work today, hooked a fish. Didn't land a fish, but that's fishing. Okay, we're back where we got the tail this morning. This is the spot that's looking the best today, so it's the spot that's most likely to produce. And they look good, they're normally good. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Like I said, when a spot looks good, it's normally when it produces. This is the spot that's producing all the fish today. Fish has got a bit of go in it. Haven't had a good look at it yet. You can see it in the waves, it doesn't look that big, but it's pulling hard. Might be foul hooked. Got a lump of weed on there too. There we go. A bit bigger than the last one. Still only what I call a chopper boat. He gave a good account of himself. And the Halco Rooster Popper again. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I've got one more little spot. I'm going to have a throw here. I haven't got high hopes for this spot at this time of day, but you never know, so I'll have a quick throw. But anyhow, you just got to get out and give these things a go. Had a plan, nearly came off. Next time, maybe we'll get a bit luckier. Anyhow, catch you next episode.